Good morning. This is Tom Martin again with 1percenthealth.com, and today I'd like to show you how to make yogurt. It's very simple, something you just want to add to your normal weekly routine. The health benefits are many. In my video on making fermented vegetables, I discussed gut health a little bit more and the benefits to your general health in that, especially your skin. There are a lot of the same benefits with yogurt, primarily because of the probiotic culture. I make about a gallon of yogurt a week. That's how much I just eat personally. And so I'd like to show you how simple it is. I start with raw milk. You can use pasteurized. I suggest, though, if you can find non-homogenized milk, that's even better. The more any product is processed, the less helpful it is for you. Okay, there's basically 4 things we need to start off with besides the milk. We need a measuring cup, a clean pan, preferably stainless steel, not aluminum, a thermometer, and a mixing spoon. So again, I make about a half gallon at a time, so we'll start with a half a gallon of milk. And we want to heat that milk up slowly to 180 degrees. Now I know from having done this many times, if I put it on medium heat, it takes about 20 minutes to reach 180. And that's when I'll check it, and once it's done we remove it from the heat and then cool it down to about 112. So we're back. 20 minutes has gone by, just about here. Here we go. When you look at the milk at this temperature, it will look like it has been scalded. I give it a quick stir. And I take my thermometer and test it to ensure that I've reached 180 degrees. I'm just short at this moment. So as I said, the 20 minutes is, for me, is a rough estimate, but it ensures that it's not going to go over, and I can catch it at the right time. So we can check it, make sure that it's reached 180 degrees, which it has. So I'm going to turn off the heat, give it a quick stir. Now you can either just leave it sit and let it cool to 112, or you can hurry it along, which is what I normally do by putting it into a cold bath of water. So I'm going to take my milk and move it into the sink and just start running a cold bath around it. Taking my spoon, measuring cup, and my thermometer, and just kind of continually stir the milk to bring down the temperature. I use a YoGourmet yogurt maker. Again, it makes a half. You can make as much as a half gallon at a time, or 1 quart. You can get this on Amazon. I also use their brand of Culture, and I use a new packet of Culture with every batch because I want as much probiotic capacity as I can possibly get in each bowl that I eat. You can transfer a small amount of yogurt from one batch to the next to keep the culture going, but I don't really recommend that. So I just kind of keep stirring the milk, cooling it down. Let's check the temp again. We're looking for around 110, 115 degrees. And we're at about 135 right now. So a little ways to go. If you want, you can change the water around the pan 2 or 3 times. You can add ice cubes if you want to cool it down very quickly. It's kind of up to you. Cooling it more quickly doesn't change the texture of the yogurt. It's just, again, moving along the process to get this into the warmer and getting the fermentation going. I'm going to, let me check this again. I think I am going to change the water bath to hurry this along. We're at about 120 degrees right now. Okay, our milk has hit the right temperature. One thing I want to discuss about this style of yogurt maker that I like, the yogurt will be in this container and stored in the refrigerator. There are some that are in small individual containers. I don't care for that because then you have all these containers to wash, clean, and manage. With this, I got everything in here. So now the next thing I want to do is, using my spoon, I want to take about roughly 7 tablespoons of this warm milk and put it into the container, just kind of enough to thickly coat the bottom of the liner here. And I'll take a packet of my culture, dehydrated culture, and you want to sprinkle it in, distributing it across that milk. We want to activate the culture and make sure that it's well distributed within all the rest of the milk that we'll add. So after sprinkling it in, take your spoon and vigorously stir it. And then to further just kind of make sure it's agitated and stirred, I start with my measuring cup because I have so much milk, and pour it in quickly. Do a couple of these. And I'll stir again. Again, rather vigorously. I don't want it to spray all over the kitchen, but I do want it mixed up. Once I've done that, then I take the rest of my pan of milk and dump it in, spilling a little as I go. Once again, give it a good stir. Take the cover, place it on there. Then set this liner into the warming unit. And then around that, this is just hot water from the tap. And you pour about, for this maker, about 1.5 cups of the water around the perimeter. This will keep it in a nice warm environment to ferment. Let the culture do its thing. The culture now begins eating the lactose, the sugars in the milk, and producing the yogurt. This can sit for as little as 7 hours. I usually let it sit for 24, so my yogurt is a little bit more sour than most store-bought yogurt, but it also has, again, less sugars. And if you're on a GAPS diet or specific carbohydrate diet, that's what you'll want to do. I generally flavor it with fresh lemon juice and a little bit of honey when I eat it. And that's it. That's all it takes to make yogurt. Very simple. Thank you for joining me. Again, You can visit my website at www.1percenthealth.com, and instructions for yogurt and benefits of probiotic gut health is described in my new book, Just Do This One Thing, A Guide to Chronic Good Health, which is available from my website and on Amazon.com. Thank you.